Ferrari has done it again. The legendary Italian automaker has returned with the breathtaking 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS, a front-engine, open-top masterpiece that celebrates power, passion, and performance in their purest forms. In an era where the world is turning electric, Ferrari reminds us what true driving emotion feels like: the sound, the soul, and the unmistakable magic of a naturally aspirated V12. This is not just another Ferrari. The 2026 812 GTS represents the final evolution of one of the most iconic engine layouts in automotive history. It's the last of a dying breed and quite possibly the best one ever made. Design. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS looks every bit as exotic as you'd expect from Maranello. Sleek, sculpted, and aerodynamically perfect, the new design refines the shape of the previous 812 while introducing sharper edges and more aggressive lines. The front fascia is redesigned with larger rear intakes, an updated grille pattern, and a more assertive stance that screams performance from every angle. The long, sculpted hood still dominates the profile, while the retractable hardtop blends seamlessly into the rear deck. That roof, by the way, folds away in just about 14 seconds at speeds up to 30 miles per hour, transforming this beast from a coupe to a convertible supercar almost instantly. At the rear, Ferrari has given the 812 GTS a cleaner and bolder look, featuring quad tail lights, a reworked diffuser, and integrated exhausts that channel the raw V12 soundtrack straight into your soul. Every design line has a purpose: to improve airflow, reduce drag, and enhance stability, all while maintaining the timeless Ferrari beauty. Power. The legendary V12 lives on. Under that impossibly long hood sits the heart of a legend, a 6.5-litre naturally aspirated V12 engine. In 2026, Ferrari has pushed it to even greater heights, producing an astonishing 840 horsepower and 513 pounds-to-feet of torque. It revs past 9,200 revolutions per minute, unleashing one of the most glorious sounds ever heard from an internal combustion engine. Performance? Absolutely blistering. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds, and it can reach a top speed north of 211 miles per hour. Power is sent exclusively to the rear wheels through a lightning-quick 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. But here's what makes it special: this isn't about pure numbers. The 812 GTS delivers emotion. When you press that red start button, the V12 doesn't just start, it awakens. The throttle response is instant, the revs climb like a symphony of metal and fury, and the sound echoes everything Ferrari stands for: raw, mechanical perfection. Handling, the perfect balance of power and precision. The 812 GTS isn't just fast in a straight line, it's an absolute masterpiece in corners. Ferrari's engineers have fine-tuned the chassis, suspension, and aerodynamics to make sure it dances as well as it roars. The car features rear-wheel steering, Ferrari's advanced side-slip control system, and adaptive magnetic suspension that constantly adjusts for maximum grip and comfort. The steering is sharp, direct, and alive, giving drivers the confidence to push the limits with surgical precision. Aerodynamically, the car is a work of art. Every vent, fin, and curve has been tested to provide maximum downforce while keeping drag to a minimum. The result is a convertible supercar that feels planted, stable, and ready to devour corners as fiercely as it conquers straights. Interior. Step inside, and the 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS reminds you that performance doesn't mean compromise. The cockpit is wrapped in fine Italian leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber. The driver-focused design ensures every control, paddle, and switch feels purposeful and intuitive. Ferrari has also upgraded the digital interface for 2026. The central touchscreen is larger and more responsive, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. Yet, despite the added tech, Ferrari hasn't sacrificed its purest philosophy. Everything still revolves around the driver. The passenger even gets their own small digital display showing speed, revs, and performance data, so they can experience the thrill of the ride in real time. The emotion, more than just a car. The 2026 812 GTS is more than an engineering achievement, it's an emotional experience. Drop the roof, hear the V12 echo off the canyon walls, and you'll understand why enthusiasts call it the last of the true Ferraris. As the automotive world shifts toward hybrid and electric power, Ferrari's decision to release one more naturally aspirated V12 convertible feels like a love letter to its fans. It's a car built for those who crave sound, sensation, and soul over silence and software. This may be the last time we hear a V12 Ferrari sing without the help of batteries, and that makes the 812 GTS even more special. Price, production, and legacy. Of course, exclusivity comes at a cost. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS is expected to start at around $500,000, with prices easily surpassing $600,000 once customization options are added. Production will be extremely limited, making it a future collectible almost instantly. Ferrari's loyal clients will get first priority, but even if you can afford it, getting one won't be easy. Demand for this final V12 generation is through the roof, and rightly so. Cars like this don't come around often anymore. Collectors already see it as a historic model, at the last front-engine, naturally aspirated V12 Spider from Ferrari. In 10 or 20 years, this car will be remembered not just as a machine, but as a symbol of an era when driving was about emotion, not efficiency. The 2026 Ferrari 812 GTS is a celebration of everything Ferrari stands for: speed, style, and passion. It's powerful yet elegant, fast yet soulful. In a world chasing silence, Ferrari gives us a car that screams defiance. If this truly is the last naturally aspirated V12 from Maranello, it's a glorious farewell, a loud, beautiful,